Average guys.
Hey everyone, welcome to Average Guy Fitness. I'm Vic.
I'm Darren.
Okay, so this is week 9 update.
Cheat day, week 9.
Yeah. He's going a little bit, he's still on the full on cheat day thing.
Yeah, Vic is not really doing the cheat anymore.
Yeah, but we're having some pasta and some chili, so it's a little bit, it's not like full on.
Yeah, today for cheat day I made homemade macaroni and cheese, my famous homemade macaroni and cheese, and then chili dogs.
Yeah, with like French cheese sauce. Yeah.
With French cheese sauce, chili dogs, fried chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's all there.
Okay, so like update on weights.
Okay, so last week I was 172.
Mm-hmm.
This week I'm 170, so I'm down another 2 pounds. Okay. Yeah.
So last week I was 197.
Yeah.
And this week I'm 193.
Hey, all right.
Yeah.
So
I was like 1 week I was like as low as like 194,
mm-hmm.
and then I kind of like kind of bounced around a little bit. But
yeah.
like 193, I guess I'm just like plateaued a little bit, and
mm-hmm.
well, kind of got a little bit off track too as well.
Yeah.
So this week has been good though.
So you felt like you were back on track this week. You look
leaner
and you look fitter. You were at the gym this week.
Yeah, the gym's opened up this week, so I went to the gym like 3 times, and I can definitely see the rest. Like I'm not anywhere close to where I was like before, right?
Yeah.
So.
What do you mean, like in terms of like what you can lift and what you can do?
Yeah. Not my lifting, and then kind of like like if I'm doing deadlifts or something, I kind of my breath kind of catches a lot faster than I normally would.
Okay.
I kind of get winded a little bit.
Yeah.
So, but I guess that's to expected. But it's kind of exciting because I think what happens is we've had like a layoff for we haven't had access to the gym. Like I've had some like dumbbell weights, but that's like nothing. Like
mm-hmm.
I don't have hundreds of pounds or 100 or 200 pounds, right?
Yeah.
To do like deadlifts and that kind of stuff.
Uh-huh.
So, but now it's like since I'm getting back into it, right? My muscles are going to have to adapt. And that's going to burn a lot of energy.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to get into my stores of fat even more.
Yeah.
So that's exciting. So I'm going to be building muscle and burning fat at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's a recomposition happening there.
Yeah.
I think.
Yep.
How was the diet this week? Were you eating well? Did you stick to? You were going to do keto, right?
Yeah, I did keto.
Okay.
Yeah, and I did keto. Everything was fine.
Okay.
And I guess early on, when you're adapting, it takes a little bit of time
mm-hmm.
to really get into the fat burning and stuff.
Yeah.
So early on, you're probably eating a little bit more fat, but then the whole point of keto is to lose weight, right?
Yeah.
So you don't want to eat too much.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't want to just guzzle down the cheese and the cream and the bacon and everything.
Yeah, because calories are still calories, right?
Yeah. But the thing is that by eating the fat and keeping your insulin down,
mm-hmm.
you're controlling your hunger.
Okay.
So I mean that's why it works, I think. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just got this week. I was basically just getting used to it.
Okay.
I think I'm definitely on track, and it's working really well, really good.
Sure. Yeah. So we have 4 weeks left, right?
Yep.
4 weeks. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. Huh. That's good. So you feel good about everything then, and you feel good going into this week and.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the gym's a game changer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because especially when you're able to do those lifts like squats and deadlifts, because they really impact your body hormonally, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Everything changes. And
they boost for men testosterone. Well, I mean, I guess testosterone
mm-hmm.
increases, and you just feel a lot better, right?
And I think I just psychologically I just like being at the gym. So it's I know with Peloton and stuff, the whole at home revolution, and I guess people do working out at home. But it's I think there is something going to the gym that I like. So,
yeah, I can. What's the word? I understand that.
I can feel it. Yeah, I get that vibe.
I think, for me, I've kind of embraced the home workouts. I guess just because having kids, right? So it's I can just work out while they're here doing their thing, and then it's good for me. But cool. I did something a little extreme this week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So what happened was Monday, I slept in. and I didn't have a chance to do my breakfast, the 30 grams of protein, before within 30 minutes of waking up, right? So I skipped it. And then my day was so busy that I didn't end up eating. Like, I didn't eat at all during the day. And then so I thought, I was sitting there around 3 o'clock going, well, I haven't eaten. So why don't I just, because I figured I've been doing the slow carb diet for, I guess, around 4 weeks now, right?
Yeah.
I figured, why not switch things up this week and fast this week, right? Okay. Do a fast all week. Well, originally I was just going to do 36 hours, but Monday turned into Tuesday turned into Wednesday, and then after I passed the 36 hours, I was just like, I was feeling good, so I was like, why not just push it as far as I can go, you know?
Ironically, like after 36 hours, that's actually when you feel good.
Yes.
Yeah, because like the first probably day or two is like the hardest.
Yeah, for me, so day 1 was no problem because it went by so quickly. Day 2 was difficult just because there are I guess psychological triggers about when you eat, you know, like it was more, it had nothing to do with my body. It was just like, you know, so day 2 was difficult, but then once Wednesday hit, it was, I was totally, I was fine. It was just cruising. It was so nice. The other thing too was that I was working out while I was fasted because I was watching a bunch of videos on fasting just to keep me motivated and on track. And this one doctor was talking about how after 36 hours of being in a fasted state, growth hormone spikes by around, I think he was saying like anywhere up to like 3,000%. You know, so it's actually an optimal time to be working out with weights. So I was doing weights and I was doing it was good. It was nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because in the fasted state you could probably do the weights, but you wouldn't be able to do like a high intent. You wouldn't be able to do sprints, right? That would be kind of pretty hard on your body.
Yes, yeah. So I went for a couple of long walks while I was in a fasted state. Like I'm talking about like 2-hour walks, and I noticed that it was just walking was like. It must be what an old person feels like, because I wanted to go fast, but my body was just like, this is all you're going to be able to. It was like I had to put all of my thought behind just moving my legs, you know, and just keeping myself going. So that was kind of interesting. But
like another advantage, like people say about fasting, is like that there's like cellular repair, like your body kind of repairs and cleans and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, so it's called autophagy, right?
Okay.
So again, 36 hours is sort of the magic number for autophagy as well. So what happens is if you look at your cells as a construction site, right? The cells are getting materials delivered, right, in the form of food to do what they need to do to regenerate, to repair, to do whatever they're doing, right?
Like macronutrients, like carbs, protein, fat.
Yeah, right.
And like nutrients and vitamins and that kind of stuff.
Right. But when you stop eating, the foreman on the site, I guess, right, kind of looks around and goes, okay, well, we don't have any materials being delivered to do what we need to do inside the cell or inside the body. So why don't we just start looking around for things that we can use? And then what happens is a lot of people don't realize, but you have a lot of like cellular debris, just garbage inside your system, right?
Okay.
What the remains of old cells, precancerous cells, right? Just all kinds of things that really shouldn't be in your body. So your body just kind of looks at that, breaks that down, and recycles that protein into what it needs to do what it needs to do. So that's interesting. So autophagy happens after 30. I mean, there's no specific hour where it happens to have, it's different for everybody, but 36 hours seems to be the magic number for that. You also another interesting thing that happens is stem cells get deployed after a certain amount of time of not eating, and then they just they wake up and they float around the body and look for things that need to be fixed. You know, I noticed that I didn't use I have asthma. I didn't use my inhaler at all this week. You know, that was pretty interesting.
Okay,
yeah. So that was nice. It was
so I guess you didn't lose a ton of weight, just like a couple of pounds, but you feel also like maybe kind of like rejuvenated, and like, you know, do you think your health improved?
I think so. I mean, I felt great. You know, I felt wonderful. Yeah. So resting heart rate. Let's talk about resting heart rate.
So I was really excited because it was. So I noticed like when we first really got into this through my Fitbit, I noticed that my resting heart rate was 77.
Okay.
So that's like pretty high, right? So now I've got it down to 59.
59.
So that's good because like it shows that I've lost some weight, but like I've really had like a dramatic improvement in health.
Okay.
Because like resting heart rate is good because it's basically
Explain what resting heart rate is because I still don't know
it determines like so when you're resting how hard is your heart working.
Okay.
So if you have a high resting heart rate, that means like your heart has to work hard to like pump all your blood all over your body.
Okay.
So that maybe there's like something wrong. Maybe there's like a like your heart's not as strong as it should be.
Yeah. Or there's like blockages and okay.
So if you have a lower resting heart rate, that means your heart is not having to work as hard because like the heart is strong and everything's like good and everything. So that's like it's a good indicator of.
Okay.
So I was excited that my resting heart rate was 59, and then I was talking to Darren just before we shot, and he was like, "Yeah, mine's 53."
But I didn't even know how to check my resting heart rate, so Vic told me where to look in my Fitbit to find it. So I scrolled down and found it was 53. So
That's good. That's good.
53. So but again, just with weight loss this week, what was interesting was that after the fast, so I broke the fast on Friday afternoon, but I weighed myself Friday morning and I was down to 165 pounds. But then I ate 2 meals.
And like what were those meals? Like a slow carb kind of meal?
Well, a little fat. Fuck. So my mom on Friday brought over oxtail soup. Do you know oxtail soup?
Yeah.
And oxtail soup is really, really good. So
and like rice and peas too.
Not rice and peas, but she brought over homemade rotis that she had made.
Roti. Yeah.
So my mom's a bit of she likes to sabotage people. So I told her that I was doing this fast, and then Friday she brings this food over, and then I told her again when she brought the food over, I'm fasting.
That's interesting. So like how many times in the last weeks has she brought over food for you?
Oh, she brings over food like a lot.
All the time? Okay.
A lot. But
right.
But I told her that but it's weird because since we started this whole thing, she was only bringing it over on the weekends when she knows that I do the cheat day, right? But then I told her I was doing the fast, but she brought this over on Friday, the oxtail, and I told her again when she brought it, I'm fasting this week, and she's like, "Oh, I didn't know you were fasting this week." Sabotage. So it's a little fatty, and there's probably carbs in there because of the gravy that she makes.
Definitely
right?
the roti. Yeah.
Oh, the roti. Yeah, right.
So super carbs.
So it was not a slow carb meal, and then I had some of the chili that I made for today, and that is a slow carb meal. So, but after those 2 meals, Saturday morning I was back to 170. So I probably lost maybe 2.5 pounds this week doing the fast. But I'm going to do it again this week. Maybe not for 4 days, but definitely tomorrow. Yeah. And maybe I was thinking this week I would do the every other day thing because I was reading that's pretty good to do too.
There's some people who say like like fast 1 day a week because then you like in a year you get 52 days of fasting. Yeah. So that's. But I guess you don't get the full benefit because you're not going to go 36 hours. But it's probably like it's like after 24 hours you're going to get some benefit, and it's probably like that, right?
Yeah, you even with 16-hour fasts, apparently you get a little bit of autophagy, but you're not getting the full blown. Okay. It's almost it's so amazing. Like it's like your body just kind of switches over to a maintenance mode, where it's just kind of taking care of things, but it's still giving you lots of lots of energy. It's said that anyone living in the average person living in the Western world has about 50,000 calories stored up inside them. And the other interesting thing that happened during the fast.
So it's something like 12, 15 pounds of stuff.
Yeah, I guess.
Debris.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's counting like your fat and everything too, right? Yeah. But you can live about a month, right, without really eating. The other interesting thing that happened, and I was worried about this, I mean, because I'm vain, right, from a vanity point of view. 2 days into the fast, my hair got really full, and my skin was like silky smooth, right?
Wow.
And it looked more supple. So then again, I was watching all the videos that I was watching about fasting. Another doctor said that you have a store of the vitamins and minerals that you need inside your system too, and then that stuff gets released as needed.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it was really so it was just nice. I felt good, I looked good, and then when I started eating again, I got a headache. So that was interesting. So it's like, man, the food that we're eating, I don't know if I really don't think that we need to eat as much as we need to eat.
No.
But then I was having conversations with people, a couple of people last week who were just like, thought it was crazy. Like,
Do a fast at all?
yeah, the idea to go like to purposely not eat was just like so foreign to them.
Yeah. Well, I do this a lot, but I guess it's also crazy to like eat when you don't need to eat, and we do that all the time.
That's what everybody seems to do, more
so
than
it's-
anything, right?
And our bodies are designed to go periods of no food.
Right.
So it's not really crazy. It's just like what your body's kind of designed to do. But,
Yeah, this eating three times a day, 4 times a day, 5 times a day, that's really something that we've only been doing since the, I guess, what, the 1800s, the 1900s.
Yeah.
Not very long,
No,
right,
no,
compared to how long human beings have been around.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so, so that was a good week for both of us, I think.
Yeah. And we have 4 weeks left.
4 weeks left.
4 weeks left. Okay.
Wow. Crazy.
Crunch time.
Yeah. Wow. There you go.
All right. Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Okay. Thank
All
you.
right. See you
See ya.
guys.
Yeah. All right. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. That was either a finance video or a fitness video. If you see Warren in the background, it's a finance video. And
Yeah, thanks for watching, and like and subscribe too, guys.
like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Subscribe, comment, do anything you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
See ya.
See you
Bye.
guys.
Just press that again. Thanks.